for the way she has narrated, even within the few minutes that she got. Honorable Speaker, I would also like to say that I have read this report, I've looked at the recommendations, and I have also listened to the members who went to the ground and interrogated these people who are suffering in Kericho County. Honorable Speaker, I also would like to thank the Speaker of this House for ensuring that this is not only a house of debating on matters, but going to the ground and ensuring that the reports are tabled, and this must be pushed extremely hard, Mr. Speaker, so that we just do not talk, and these people who are suffering, the culprits, are not brought to book. So, Honorable Speaker, I would like to support and to say that it's not only in Kericho, this is happening in extremely wealthy homesteads in this country. It is happening in the poorest homesteads. It is happening in places of worship, Honorable Speaker. It is happening in our universities where we are talking about grades, sex for grades. It is happening in situations where we have extremely poor people in Lake Victoria, where it is fish for sex. So, Mr. Speaker, this matter must be taken very seriously. Going to this report, Mr. Speaker, is that I have looked at the recommendations of this committee that seems to suggest that even for someone to be hired in this company, they are taken through this ordeal. For you to be promoted in this company, you are taken through this ordeal. For you to be taken to the easier department to work, you are taken through this ordeal. And Mr. Speaker, people are scared to report. Even when they report in whispers, nobody takes action. So, Mr. Speaker, I think now it is upon this House to ensure that as soon as this report is passed by this House, the implementation committee takes action to make sure that the people whose names appear on page 18, Honorable Speaker, of this report are brought to book, because their names, the names of the company are stated, and the names of the people are stated, and we have a government of the day, of a very serious president, who I am sure will not accept the Honorable Ruto. This should not be happening in our country at this time when he is seated in the throne of this country. Mr. Speaker, I would like to say that this matter is not happening in this country only, but it is happening in the Hollywood. And what these countries did in America is that they took it very seriously, and they did not care the names of the companies that were being mentioned, because they were the best. They did not care about the standard or the wealth that was held by the culprits in the Hollywood. They decided to crush the menace, at least for those who spoke in the Me Too report that is already in the media. Anybody who spoke was given a chance, Honorable Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I would like to say that this is not only a sexual harassment issue, it is a gender violence issue, Mr. Speaker. It is a social issue. It is affecting these people's health, their social life, their families, their health, because you are talking about HIV/AIDS. Honorable Speaker, you just warned us that there is no video in this report. But I would like to request you to allow us to speak about this matter that is happening now, Honorable Speaker. That women leaders in this country are being exposed, Honorable Speaker, by men who are scared about the success of these women, Mr. Speaker. I would like to encourage the leaders that have been mentioned, the particular leader that has been mentioned in this video, and to tell her that she cannot stop. She must continue working very fast. She must run. She must defeat the men, Honorable Speaker, who have put her in this situation, Mr. Speaker. We are not telling the women to be careful. We are just going to tell them that ensure that you are not caught unawares. Ensure that you do not get near these men who are terrible, Mr. Speaker. But I must tell the women, you must keep moving. You cannot stop, because there is a video circulating. It has gone, it has happened, but it must not stop these women from being leaders of this country. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Keep going, keep being leaders.